Also, we have found lots of sweet loot. And what we should do now, really, it's starting the whole landsmith part. Because, I mean, yeah, well, this, I don't want to do that. This is botched, anyway. This is in Danerim, this is in Danerim, I think. This is in Danerim, and it's all stuff that... yeah, it's all stuff that ends in Danerim, so maybe we should just move. Say goodbye to Olzamar. It has been a long stay, but it's my favorite stay after all.
What do you estimate are the chances of success, Konari?
For the Grey Warden, little to none.
So why does it follow? I do not risk death, but it does.
My mission is no different from the Grey Warden's. I must see this through to the end.
It would rather perish than give up its quest.
Indeed. There is honor to be salvaged in such a quest, no matter its chances.
Honor is a curious thing. It is far better to be practical.
What use is practicality when it leads to cowardice and emptiness? It is better to live well than to live.
An interesting theory.
There is worth in your life, Shale. There is value, but only if it is used.
Look at them having a private conversation there and being private and stuff. Hey.
It's hard to believe we have a king again.
Indeed.
I suppose the ancestors figured the Idukans had enough.
I don't think it was the ancestors, man. I think it was me. Alright. But should we go to Radcliffe first? I think yes.
I have heard an interesting tale of the Konari.
Speak, Kadan.
I am told that the Konari put mages on leashes. Leashes? What a delightful concept.
It is not something that one should take pleasure in. It is done because it is necessary.
Why not put them out of their misery? Crush their skulls and be done with it. Fast, efficient, fun.
You have been offended by such men, so your bloodlust can be forgiven. But these ones you speak of are to be pitied. Even so, they must serve, just as any other must serve. All must find their place within the Kyun.
Does sound like a delightful place where it comes from. Mages on leashes. What will they think of next?
I cannot say that they would not wish to put a leash on you as well, Kadan.
That does sound less fun. Yes.
Yeah, it's always fun until it gets to you. By the way, you're calling her Kadan now? Yeah, I want this banter to continue. I don't think I have any other banter. Okay, so we are going for the Landsmith, guys. But first, I think I will go to camp. And
a recruiter was here just an hour ago. Barely dodged him.
You'll both be pressed into the militia soon enough, just you watch. Be eaten by dog spawn before the week is over.
I'm going to sort my inventory a bit. I gave the Kadash Stompers to Leliana because they're kind of good for her. To either Leliana, they're good for either Leliana or Zevran, I suppose, in my case.
Indeed.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so we have a random encounter. I was trying to go to Radcliffe because apparently I really don't remember how to use this tome of physical techniques and stuff, and I was reading about it, and you cannot use them in camp, which is... that was why I couldn't use them. I completely forgot that Many things that you should be able to do in camp you cannot do. So we were moving to Radcliffe because I wanted to give one to Leliana and one to Alistair. Or to Stan, possibly to Stan. And we have a bunch of our allied dwarves surrounded by darkspawn. Great. Leliana, are you can you switch to I could we are not gonna be able to save many of them.
Let's make this quick.
You go, Stan.
Not bad.
You are almost killing your own people, you know? Didn't work.
All right.
Alistair is trying to attack that guy. We have 2 alive dwarven soldiers, and that's about it. That guy is not moving. They are not very responsive. These 2 ogres were not very responsive. Hey, hi Leliana. Oh, stuck. Hello.
Orzammar has heard your call. We march for you, Warden.
I hope so. Unfortunately, we lost basically all of them. Thank God these numbers don't count.
Off I go.
No elf fruit. It's the only thing that I really need, and I'm not getting it. Okay. Alright, so I'm back in camp and I've concluded with my inventory and making people read the tomes and whatever, assigned points to them. If I find any more tomes, I will buy them because I have a lot of money. Let's see if you have rumors, Bowden.
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you out.
I want to know what you know.
The dwarves have themselves a new king, I understand. One chosen by a Grey Warden, too, if you can believe it. A lot of people are hoping this means they will help us fight the Darkspawn now. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Something else?
Word out of the Brazilian forest has it that an entire tribe of devilish elves were slaughtered by werewolves. Yes, you heard that right. Actual werewolves. And that's not it, either. I hear some of these beasts actually came out of the forest. It's like the time of Dane all over again. I didn't even think werewolves existed. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
They exist.
Of course. Good fortune to you and yours.
Goodbye.
How can you not assume that I'm involved in all of that? Shell.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Fine.
It chose to side with Farelden and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Farelden would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
No, I think he would after what we've done. And Branka was insane. I wasn't siding with her anyway.
Truly. It seems a little mad itself.
Oh, really?
At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Carradine the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Carradine's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Oh, well. I mean, Shale, you discovered everything about yourself, so... Let's see. I checked the gifts and I don't really have anything to give to anybody. I mean, I have spare gifts for almost everybody except Shale and Stan, I think. But maybe we will find more because we have a big chunk of the game coming still. Since we're here, let's try to have another conversation with Ogren. And I'm trying to give him all the Ligor I have. Because I've decided to keep him for the last battle, if for nothing.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
What the hell? Something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I don't know. Something about you to tell?
What about?
I don't know. Do you miss Orzammar?
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back.
Good God. He just called Mira ugly. I think she might...
Alright.
kick him out.
Aye, alright then.
And now it's Leliana's turn.
I know that look. You have something on your mind, don't you?
We need to talk?
Of course.
Oh, good God. I think she already shared her tales with us, mostly. Are you feeling better about what happened with Marjolaine?
Yes, a little better. Time heals all wounds, so they say. Scars remain, but they are just colors in the painting that is my life, no?
Well... I think I see what you mean.
I wish things had happened differently, but knowing her and knowing me, I don't think it could have. We had good times, though, and I look back on those fondly. Whatever happened after will never change the truth of the past.
She was special to you, wasn't she?
Yes, once, a long time ago. She was a worldly woman and there was so much she knew and was willing to share with me. I would have done anything for her once.
I'm sorry it ended so badly.
She used to be different. Happier, I think. She loved music and had a weakness for sugary cakes. Maybe she was always lying about who she was. Or maybe she changed over the years.
Everyone changes, I think.
That's what they say. And the rest of us just have to move on. It's not so bad. Look, now I have new friends, a new family. In spite of it all, life is good.
Well, I'm happy for you, Leliana. You have a lot of questions that I could ask you.
I know that, look. You have something on your mind,
Let's
don't
ask
you?
something else.
Of course.
What will you do when this is all over?
I have not given this a lot of thought. What will I do? I don't know. I think returning to Orlais would be the first order of business. Marjolaine may be dead, but who knows what other events she set in motion in the years I was away. I deserve a fresh start, And I cannot have that if I am pursued by people from my past. They must be dealt with.
All of them? Well, I think that dealing with that is a good idea.
I was hoping a firm warning would suffice, but you never know. I may have to seek a more permanent solution.
Indeed.
And after that, who knows? The wide world awaits.
Well, with the power that Mira has right now, if she survives, she could see the world too.
There's so much out there. Adventures to be had and stories to be told. I want to be part of it all. I might need some company. And you're not too irritating. You're welcome to come along if you like.
We'll see what happens later.
Good idea. Before one plans for the future, one should be sure one has one, yes?
Yes. And Zevran, I don't think Zevran's gonna be having stuff to say to us, sadly. Maybe Alistair.
I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Why do you want to know?
I've got this nefarious plan to go around to each of them and secretly tell them all the nasty things you said. That way they'll mutiny and I shall become the group leader.
Seriously. I wouldn't trust you to lead us to lunch, Alistair.
Hey, that's a pretty good policy. Where exactly is lunch, anyway? Seriously, though, I'm only curious. I've had enough time to form my own opinions, and I just want to see if yours are any different.
Seriously, why do you care what I think?
Why wouldn't I? Of course I care what you think. Aren't we friends?
Fine, ask then if you must.
How about Ogren? You must have an opinion on the smell, at the very least.
He's insufferable. He's a bit much, isn't he?
Well, let's just say that I'm not so surprised he's not married any longer. How he lifts his sword is a bit of a mystery. Though I suppose the point is that he does lift it. And so long as we can point him in the right direction, he charges too. He has gusto, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow?
I don't care. Why, are you jealous?
Maybe a little. That doesn't stop the question from being relevant.
You're jealous. You're actually jealous.
Just answer the question. Oh, you're killing me here.
Maybe. We'll see. He can, you know, we can just kill him.
That's a lot to put on a maybe, isn't it? He's an assassin. The crows aren't known for giving up. Maybe he's just biding his time.
If he tries anything, then he'll die.
Well, at least you're considering the possibility. He just seems shifty to me. What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
Well, there's no real reason to be frightened of Sten.
I know. The more I talk to him, the more it seems like his philosophy is not so vile as the Chantry describes it. It's an odd thing to think, and yet he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
Well, it means he's good at what he does, I suppose. Well, not really. I mean, Mira can see that this can be troublesome to defend. She doesn't really care about the innocents that Stan killed. He seems to regret what he did, you know?
I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us. The Kunari sense of honor is a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway. What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
Well, Mira is not a believer herself, but, well... I believe that she believes in her vision, I suppose.
That's one way to put it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
I don't. This is good for her.
Good for you, maybe. Her? I'm not so sure about. Morrigan. Do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
Well, I have to say that Mira shares Alistair's opinion here. I mean, with Morrigan, the relationship between Mira and Morrigan is a little bit weird because I feel like they would be the perfect sisters. And they want to be sisters and best friends, but they both have trust issues and they don't trust each other, so at the end of the day they're not completely open to each other, and then they're kind of competing with each other, so it's, yeah. Mira would like to trust Morrigan 100%, but the more she's been knowing her, the less she's been trusting her, honestly. You know, you're probably right on this.
And you're just going to let her follow us around? A Maleficar and make her knows what else?
Well, technically I'm a Maleficar too, Alistair, I mean, we can always kill her, you know, just like with Zevran. Anyway. I don't have to like her. She's useful.
That's the most sensible thing I've heard out of you yet. Just remember that she's dangerous too, and evil, and mean. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
What about Dog? You aren't asking me anything about Dog? Hello, hello, we are here to the place where the dragon is, and I think we are gonna try and fight it. There he is, he. I think it's a she. So I have Alistair, I have Shell. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. We'll see. I think I want to change Shell's weapons, especially the fire crystals. I want lightning, ice. I think I'm gonna go with ice. There we go. And now what do we do? How do you have to call it? Using this? Oh, it's landing just on us. Great. You guys, you start attacking her, alright?
On it.
I don't remember what abilities this dragon has, actually. At all, so... You know, Morgan, what you could do? You could do a blizzard, but I think Alistair is not gonna fare very well in it. Hexing. Of course he's resisting that. Where is Alistair? Okay. I think we might.
Oh look, he wants to fight.
I think we might want to try and do something like Inferno or Electrical Tempest or whatever. Morgan's trying her best. I don't suppose I can paralyze it. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's landing just there. You girls, you need out. Alright, no. It's moving a lot. Should we try paralyze again?
Yes.
It actually worked? Great, Mira. That lasted very little. I think you have to protect yourself, Mira, for a while. Yo guys, Alistair, really? Come on. You need to drink a potion and get back on your feet. I saw... try? Actually worked? For a while, for a very little while. Oh, Mira, he really wants her dead. Of course.
Take that.
I so wanted to cast a Tempest on him, but maybe... You know, you're a little bit slow. Mira... He's completely ignoring both the tanks. I don't know how to take that, really.
I see.
How to take that. Maybe we can try paralyze again. Worked. Fine. This time he resisted it. Mira, what are you doing, like, down there? Seriously? That's no good. That's no good. Well, we're doing very well. The guys need a potion, probably. Shield doing good. Alistair not so good. I think I'm gonna freeze him. shell. Nah, I'm gonna hit shell. I don't really want to hit shell. Let's see if... resisted. Fine. I'm tempted to fireball. Whoops, where I'm going? Alistair, you should get up. Oh. I don't know what happened there, Mira. What the hell did you do? What did you think you were doing? Because I was planning to use this. Alright. So, are you giving me loot? Or not? Ah, yes. Oh my god. There is stuff here. Kunari Siege Gauntlet. Pure Pitch Braid. Grandmaster Flame Rune. Physical resistance. Okay, we can do the dragon scale armor as well now. Okay. Oh, wait. We have Morrigan in our party. Let's try something.
Yes?
I think...
Well, we're not exactly alone. What did you have in mind?
I think after this struggle we should really kiss.
Oh, but what about our audience? You don't think...
Oh, go on. You are both making me ill.
Two birds with one stone. I could get to like this.
Poor Morrigan. Bleh. Actually, I share Morrigan's opinion.